All right, still working on the front axle and steering. I've had a lot of play in my wheels, particularly at high speed, getting a bit of a wobble. That's not good for anything on the tractor. So as I'm going through, I'm replacing the bushes, the little brass bushes. As you can see, these are the originals, worn through, which creates a heap of play or movement. Not ideal. And if it gets to this stage, it's going to start wearing through the cast iron. And that's really hard to get back once it's damaged. Well, as you can see here, just making my way through. Without the bush, as you can see, there's a lot of play. And it's that play that leads to damage, unnecessary wear and tear. And you're going to have to do what I'm doing, and is investigate the issue. So, how I got the bush out, you can use presses and all kinds of things, but I've used the old tried and tested method of a socket. So these is an old set of sockets, kept it around, and as you'll see, it fits perfectly. Got to clean off there, but fits perfectly in there. So I was able to, oh, that's terrible, isn't it? Set it on top of the bush, and with controlled blows of a hammer, I was able to push it all the way through. Now the housing here has two bushes in it, one at the top and one at the bottom in here, and then there's a bearing at the bottom here. So once I've bashed those out, I'll give the whole thing a clean. I'm going to get a flapper disc and just run across here to make sure there's no burring, particularly as we've seen it, there's this kind of damage and wear. And then I have here a new bush to go in. As you can see, you look at the thickness on that compared to the thickness on that, and that's even the better of the two bushes I removed. So hopefully by putting in the new bushes, putting the appropriate grease in there, I'm going to reduce that wobble, tighten up my steering, and I'll be able to enjoy going at higher speeds on my little day trips with my Fordson Major. Now to push these in, again, once everything's cleaned up, it'll be a little bit easier. Tap them in. Now you're going to want to go quite soft initially. Use a block of wood or something, because you don't want to roll the edges in. But yeah, that's the importance of bushes and replacing your bushes on all the important components of a Fordson Major. All right, back to it. Enjoy the next one.